Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. So, the first thing you're going to notice is out here we have a lot of foundations placed. And I think the time has come for us to build Mike a proper structure. I want to place his two buildings on foundations over here together so that they are kind of, sort of, pretty close by. And then I think it'll look better that way. I have an inventory full of junk at the moment. I was working pretty hard yesterday, chopping down trees, helping Mike get ready for the day. So we don't need that. I really need to build that trash bin. I forget what it's called, but it lets you just put all the stuff in there and get rid of it so it isn't lying around everywhere. We don't need the seed. We don't need... I was going to throw out the stone. We can always put those up here in these stone baskets. And then we need to get some planks and get all of that going. And these are empty, so we were desperately needing the stone. Let's just keep that going. Let's get rid of the sand over here. Keep that going. We have plenty of sand here. It's not a big deal. Put you in there. We have a couple of rope on us, but that's not an issue either. I don't know who's outside scratching on stuff, but I'm sure they're going to let me know very, very soon. Okay. Well, I don't see anyone now. And this is where we heard those guys. I'm not sure where they are now. There was someone out here just scratching on stuff. I'm sure of it. Oh dear, there's lots of guys over here. Maybe it was these guys? It's a bad time to run out of stamina. A very bad time to run out of stamina. Okay, let's get the old blood flowing this morning. Get the normal bandages and infection and all of that out of the way. And try not to die. Oh dear. Okay, that wasn't very pretty at all. Ah! Couldn't even get time to get a bandage. Come on. Chill out, people. Okay, can I get a bandage now? Before I die. Health's pretty low. We're at 50%. That's okay. Or, I'm sorry, 50. Whoa! Who are you? Okay, a little less than 50 now. Let's get these guys harvested before we die. Okay. So we got the old blood flowing. We don't need this first aid kit. That's too big. At least we got some bandages, some things that we need to just throw in a crate in here. I was very surprised by the amount of Vambies all at once. Okay, let's just get rid of that. We'll get ourselves a small first aid kit over here. Get ourselves healed up a bit. Use that. And then we'll put these bandages in here. We have a bunch of junk on us. Let's get over here and see if we can place this stuff in here. Animal fat, we don't need it. Aluminum ingots. Let's split these guys in half because we're not losing one of those. Another piece of aluminum. So we got 3 aluminum from those guys plus an electrical part. Pretty nice. Okay, let's get upstairs and drop all of that off. And then hopefully we can get outside and start building today. Okay. So, with that being said, aluminum goes here. Okay, we have an extra piece of aluminum. Both of these are full. Let's just put that over here. Then let's put the clay and the electrical part away. Clay goes here. I need to get those redone and filled back up. The brick drying racks or whatever they're called. Okay, so now let's get back downstairs and hopefully grab some planks here. The saw bench is definitely going to get a workout today. Let's take all of those. That's a lot of planks we were able to put in our inventory. Okay, is there anything else out here besides this deer running around making noise? You know, I don't think we've killed too many animals this season. Because we don't... Are you serious right now? Because we don't have a ton of, like, the wool and things that you get from the sheep and the animal hide, all of that lovely stuff. We don't have a ton of that. We have one down. We're getting in the trees here. I'm not quite sure where we're going. Let's get ourselves taken care of a tiny bit, if possible. And we had room for actually we had room for more stuff. More planks, so that was nice. We got another piece of aluminum and a first aid kit. The way we're going to need those first aid kits. That is for sure. Okay, let's just get up here. Try to get this going. We have log stands over there with logs inside. We should have plenty of trees around close by. That will definitely help out a bit. Let's grab some more logs here. I do want to get this done first so that we're able to get Mike moved over here. And then I do hope that you can place those fence pieces on this wood on the foundations. If not, we're going to have to figure that out. Because I want to place the fence around Mike's little area, get him a gate put up, all of those lovely things. Let's harvest this melon. I'm not quite sure why, because we have tons of that stuff, but I think it stems from years. If you see it on the ground, then you probably should go ahead and grab it. But that's how I've been for years playing survival games, and I wouldn't expect it to change anytime soon. We did move the pumping station just over there, way out of the way. We had to move all of the electrical stuff that was required for it as well. But that didn't take very long. It was a very easy move. Let's just grab more planks. Let's see if we can throw this out and this out. Let's put this biofuel away because we don't need all this mess on us. That's doing well. Let's put you and you away. And then let's just keep grabbing from here and let this continue filling everything up and all of that lovely stuff. Let's just put 2 more here. Keep it going. This is going to take a lot of planks, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave the gate open today. Hopefully we don't run into too much of a mess by doing that. Okay. Okay, did I run out of planks already? Yes. So planks are going to be very difficult to come by. That's okay. Let's just chop down a couple more trees here. And we really should place a couple of log stands on top of the foundations that we have already crafted so that Mike can get up there and keep those full for us and we wouldn't have to go too far to get logs. Mike does a really good job of helping us. There's more Vambies over there, guys. That is just ridiculous today. I guess let's just go get it over with. Because there's no point in letting them find us. That's just going to be more of an issue. Come on. 1 or 2 more hits and you should be okay. Mechanical part, leather pants guy, blue shirt guy. Okay. And there's a frog there. Those things are pretty tough. I found I have to hit those colored frogs several times before they will actually die. It's a bit disturbing, honestly, to have to do that. Okay, let's do that. Get you filled up here. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work putting some logs in some of these. Don't know why it's not going to let me add stuff to this one. I need one more plank in there and it would be completed. But apparently it's broken. It doesn't want me to add anything to it. I don't have all of these completed by any stretch of the imagination. It doesn't need a plank. It needs a log. And that is why, a good reason why it wouldn't let me add a plank. Because it didn't need a plank. I did kill this wolf. I just left it lying out here. It's not that big of a deal. It's just 1 or 2 pieces of meat. Not a big deal at all. We need lots and lots more planks. More planks there. Okay, one more log in there. Okay, let's grab a few more planks if we have any being made, and I think we do. Mike is on top of things. Definitely on top of things. Okay, Mike, you have a mess made here, kind sir. He's like, I'm just over it. Just not going to deal with this today. I just don't feel like it. It's not happening. Not today. So he's just, you know, throwing logs everywhere. Doesn't matter if they go in a stand or not. Okay. And we have quite a bit of logs chopped down. So there's that. I want Mike to be able to have a tiny bit of breathing room. Hopefully. Anyway. More Vambies over there. Wow, they are out in full swing today. You would think it was the first day of spring or something, the way these guys are acting like they haven't been out in months. Yeah. Let's get back in here and grab some more planks. Maybe we'll have to clean up Mike's mess. Somewhat. Looks like Mike's been back in here doing some work. Let's just keep grabbing planks here. Okay, what is the deal here? Let's do that. Move all of these guys down. I am not running back and forth for 1 or 2 planks at a time. Not happening. Not today. We have a lot to get done, and we desperately need to get some work done. Okay, rope. I don't need you right now. I am going to be needing you very, very soon, so don't go away too far. And can I just place you in here for now, and you. Get this inventory cleaned out a bit. And then let's keep grabbing planks because we need tons and tons and tons of planks. Okay. Now, let's get back out here. Hopefully that was a bit better. Well, somewhat better. Okay. Come on. Now I think we can grab a few more. I don't know why it doesn't do that automatically. Like, place the planks in there in the direction that would make the most sense. I think my saw bench is probably out of fuel. I think we can use biofuel for that, can we? Let's just take a stack of 5 over here and see if we can do that. It says add oil, but biofuel will not work. Okay. Then let's get upstairs and grab some oil cans. Because I don't think we have any going over here. We don't. Okay, let's just get upstairs and grab some of those. I need 4. While we're up here, and since Vambies are very annoying today, let's go ahead and get this guy sharpened up a bit so we don't lose it. If you run it completely out to where there's 0 durability, you can't just sharpen it and call it good. It breaks and you have to get a new one. Not today. Where are you? So since we are doing a bit of base building, I'm going to take this with me. See if I can harvest this guy. He probably doesn't have anything great anyway. Tiny bit of sand. I'm going to leave that open. Are you serious? Come on. I don't understand how he can hit me through his back. Like, his back was turned toward me and he still was able to get in a couple of shots on me. Okay, let's get that taken care of. Come on, cart. We can do this today. We have a lot to get done. That wolf's just hanging out over there. It's probably going to go bad pretty soon. Okay. Now, hopefully we have enough planks to get something done today. I'm just going to bring the cart back here in the event we need it. But right now I think we're doing okay. Okay, so we are definitely struggling with our sun resistance today. So let's get in here and get some of the potato paste, I think it is. That helps with that a little bit. Because the sun resistance drains your water very quickly as well. I did not fill up the saw bench, did I? Nope. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Get that going again. Grab some more planks here. Grab from here as well. It's getting pretty late in the day. It's after 3 already. Okay, let's go over to the first aid section. Grab some water. Grab some potato paste if possible. Let's just use that. We'll use 2 of these just to get our sun resistance back to 100%. Well, pretty close to 100%. We're at 71. Let's go ahead and grab a small first aid kit as well. And then we'll have a drink of water also. And while we're here, we might as well eat that also. We'll just eat these guys too so they don't go bad. And then here we have the same issue again. With these guys not wanting to cooperate. Okay, so now let's get over here and see if we can grab just a couple more planks. Let's fill up the saw bench again. There we have it. We have Mike just really don't care today. Don't care to place those logs in there at all. Seriously, guys. Are you seeing this day? This is just crazy. There's a good reason why we used a first aid kit today. He wasn't even halfway close to me. There's no way he should have been able to hit me from that distance. Come on. 1 or 2 more hits and you should be dead. Let's get rid of you. Harvest you. We didn't get anything from the... Are you serious? From the big guy, because we harvested him before he hit the ground apparently. And sometimes you get stuff from him and sometimes you don't if you harvest him too early. There's a watermelon just here. Let's harvest that as well. We'll harvest the seagull even though we don't need that. That's just useless stuff that we don't have a bit of need with. Let's see here. there, and there. Doing pretty good. I think this only needs logs over here. Okay, so let's see if there's any more back here that only need planks. Doesn't appear to be so. Okay. I don't want to close off the center section because I don't want to have to jump for everything. Okay, as you guys can see, I've done quite a bit of work here. We have the majority, if not all, of the logs placed. So that's going to make this a little bit quicker. I didn't want to bore you guys to death just watching me place logs and planks and all of that mess. I just wanted to see if I can place these guys up on these foundations. And to my surprise, you can. Well, that's going to make Mike's place look a lot better. Will this also move all of my crates, or is that not a thing? Because Mike has a lot of room up here. We could rotate that a bit. Have it look a bit nicer, maybe something like that. It did not move all of my crates. We could have actually done a rounded thing here in this corner. And that gives them plenty of room up front as well. I might make a couple of small towers for Mike. They probably would just be the square ones over here. You know, maybe like one over there. And let me just do that with foundation so you guys can sort of see what I'm talking about here. So something like that and that. Just a small one back here in the corner, nothing too fancy. Maybe Mike would like that, having his own place and having everything closed in for him and all of that lovely stuff. But I will have to definitely move most of this or just build new ones over there, because I'm not too fond of these and having to move all of them. And they have food inside, and we can let that go bad. And there's more Vambies over here than you can shake a stick at, which is so annoying on so many levels. Not a big fan of those guys at all today. They've been very, very annoying. Shh. Let me get to the big guy when I can. So if I just poke him and move, he doesn't really get the drop on me. That's pretty good. Doesn't get the ability to hit me for no reason. Okay, so again, harvested him, didn't get anything from him. Let's just leave that door closed for the moment. And then, yeah, we can definitely... That's the sun resistance, guys. We are struggling with that. There's no two ways about it, but at least it is clouding up a bit. And we'll be able to, hopefully, not have to worry about that as much. So let's just see if we can get this pretty close over here. But not close enough that we won't be able to place the wall up that we might do here. And that's a big if. I'm not sure we're going to do that yet. You never know. But for now, I'm just going to delete these guys. We could also go out a bit further if we wanted to in either direction right now, which would be nice. But there's really no need in it at the moment. But I want to move everything over. I will do all of that off camera. I'm going to move it all over. And I also want to place these fences around Mike's sort of little compound area, because it's basically how I view it. And then I'm going to delete these foundations back here. So we need to move that. Let's move Mike over here. And this is what I wanted to do with Mike all along, was just give him a nice little location that was all his. And he didn't have to worry about it. you know, the constant attack or the Vambies coming in, or if he left a door open or not. And he would have plenty of room here. That looks horrible. These are not the same size. That's going to be an issue for me. Let's just move him again. We have plenty of room, so we can just move him kind of up here. I think, anyway. Okay, maybe we don't have that much room up here. Anyway, guys, we'll figure it out. Not that big of a deal. We can move him as we need to. I am going to place some of these guys back here. I don't know why that's not snapping onto that one. And then we'll build a few more of these over by the oil pumping station. Not that big of a deal. But again, this is what I've always wanted for Mike, was his own place. A place that he could be, you know, wherever and do whatever he wanted to do. And it'd be closed in for when I'm over here trying to craft some food and all of that lovely stuff. Because I do have a food prep table and a crate in here for crafting, you know, the fruits and veggies. Or the canned food, the veggie salad and all of that. So there's that. And I get attacked in there. So yeah, this will be a little bit easier. But I am going to just move everything over and get everything sorted again, because it is a big mess to do this. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.